What was your post game? What was that like? Your post game routine and trying to get out of that state of focus and playing and just
Mhm.
sort of easing back into post game regular life.
Yeah, so after that post-game meeting, I would if I needed any type of treatment, I would take care of that first. So you have, like, any type of cool down, any type of recovery that I would do, and then when you go back into the locker room, taking that uniform off, a lot of us didn't actually shower at the locker room, we'd shower back at our apartment, but taking the uniform off or showering, something along those lines, I think that's very therapeutic. You're taking the game off or you're washing the game down the drain. You're putting your other clothes back on. Um, Journaling a little bit more, so if I needed to empty my thoughts about the game, good or bad. You could go 4 for 4, and that's just as valuable of a journaling opportunity as when you go 0 for 4, if not
Mhm.
more, right?
Sure.
So just getting anything out of my brain, and then, if you're playing on a Sunday and you have Monday off and then practice isn't until Tuesday, there's a lot of space for you to potentially forget how you're feeling or what you wanna work on, and I think that even though you're like, "My family's in town, I wanna go have dinner," whatever it is, what am I aiming based on how this went today, what am I aiming to work on next week? Because then when you open your journal Tuesday afternoon, let's say, to talk about practice, you see right away, you know what? I was really struggling with this here. I want to translate this to the week. So anyway, journaling was huge for me, especially after the game. Um, I'd go and say goodbye to everybody, and I think it wasn't just a goodbye. If I still felt like there was part of the game lingering, sometimes being able to talk about it a little bit to a teammate or a coach was helpful. So I went and say goodbye. I would kind of be testing. I'm like, all right, do I feel like I have any residual feelings about this game that aren't going away?
Yeah.
Walk to my car. I'd listen to I Feel Home by OAR on my way home. It was just OAR was my favorite band at the time.
Hmm.
Pulled into my apartment, turned my phone back on. I think I turned my phone back on actually to play the music, but I don't think I would check my phone. I would just turn it on, play music, come back to my apartment, have my post game meal, whatever that may be. It was just something that I just always had a rule. It had to be hot. I didn't want to have a salad after a game. I wanted a warm meal after a game.
What
And
were some examples of? Are we talking soup,
I'm a
mac
big
and
fan of soup.
cheese?
No, chicken, veggies, and rice. That was like my go-to.
Okay.
Bag of frozen veggies, a thing of
What kind of
rice,
chicken?
chicken, grilled chicken, chicken breast,
Okay. So
something easy.
we're not talking rotisserie chicken.
No,
No,
yeah,
I've
and
always
then,
found that kind of gross.
yeah, it depends on the chicken. It depends on the
Yeah.
place you get it.